Hello, Sparks. Welcome back to another week of Awana. How did you do memorizing your verses last week? Did you do a good job? I hope you did. I hope you did so well that you are able to say those verses to your parents without any help at all. And I hope that we can see you at the Awana store this Sunday for the last Awana store sale of the entire year. That's right, the Awana store sale is going on for one more Sunday, this Sunday, December 20th. And this is important, there will not be any more Awana store open after that day for the entire year. As a matter of fact, we will not open the Awana store again until January of 2021, all right? And also, there won't be any more Awana videos posted on Fridays until January the 8th. That's right, we're taking a little bit of a break for the Christmas season, okay? However, I got some very exciting news for you. Some news I've been waiting to tell you for a long time, because in January, we have a whole new ministry starting that I think you're going to love. It's happening every other Friday night, and it's called Family Night Out. It's for the entire family, where everybody can come in, sing some songs, play some games, learn the Bible lessons, and the Awana store will be open then. It's going to be awesome. In the weeks we don't have Family Night Out, we have another thing going on called Family Night In, which is for you guys to have such a blast in your own living rooms, okay? So, if you would like to know more about Family Night Out and Family Night In, have no fear, there is a link in the description of this video sending you to another video that we released a few days ago, and it explains everything, including how you can go online to sign up for these programs, okay? So, I can't wait to see you in January. I'm super excited about that, but let's get to this week's verse, all right? So now, everybody's learning something different, as you guys always are. Hang glider, this is your verse this week. We're going to learn that together in just a second. Wing runner, I hope you guys have been doing a great job working on Psalm 23. All right, you worked on 6 different verses of Psalm 23, all in different pieces, and now you guys here in the blue book, you get a special opportunity to say all of Psalm 23. That's right, all 6 verses, all right? No pressure, you can do it. You already learned the verses, right? Now you just gotta squeeze them all together from start to finish. And when you do, you'll be super proud you did it, all right? So that's what Wing Runner's doing. And then Skystormer, you guys are doing 1 John 4:15. 1 John 4:15, which talks about God abiding in us and us abiding in God, which is a really interesting verse. But for this week, I wanted to talk about John 17:17, which is a verse that I really like, all right? So, let's study this verse together, all right? John 17:17. Sanctify them by your truth. Your word is truth. Let's do that one more time. That one was really short, okay? One more time. John 17:17. Sanctify them by your truth. Your word is truth. Well, what does sanctify mean? Well, let's get to that in just a second. Boys and girls, have you ever just been frustrated because you keep getting in trouble? Well, you see, when I was your age, I got in trouble a lot. I know, hard to believe. Look at this, face of an angel. Could never do anything mean or bad, right? Well, not quite. I actually got into a lot of trouble when I was you guys' age. And you know what? That kind of made me sad. It kind of made me upset because I didn't want to do things that were bad. And more importantly, I didn't want to get in trouble. Yeah, you don't like getting in trouble either, do you? We don't like getting spankings or getting put in timeout or having our Nintendos taken away. Whatever it is that is a serious danger for you whenever you do the wrong thing, we don't like that. And we don't like doing things that make people sad or upset either. We want to be good boys and girls, right? So maybe you're like me. Maybe you're trying really hard to be a good boy or girl, but for some reason, it feels like every day you're getting into trouble. Or if not every day, then every other day, or at least once a week, you wind up in timeout for something. You're just sick of it. You just want to be a good boy or a good girl. I've been there. I've absolutely been there. And you know what? Here in this verse, Jesus is praying for his disciples that they won't do things wrong either. Do you see it? Do you see where it is? Well, it's all in one really special word. It's this word right here. Sanctify. You ever heard the word sanctify before? Now, sanctify is a special word that simply means to be made perfect. Hey, perfect. Do you guys know what it means to be perfect? Being perfect means that you never do anything wrong. Absolutely zero things wrong. Can you think of anybody who's ever been perfect? Only one, right? Jesus. The rest of us all have sinned. Every single one, right? Romans 3:23, Romans 3:10, it's all there. We keep sinning. We keep doing the wrong thing. We are not perfect, but Jesus was. So here at the end of Jesus' life, the last night that he ever spent with his closest disciples, he takes time to pray with them. And when he prays for them, he prays that they will be made perfect. That's a cool thing for Jesus to pray for. In fact, he says, make them perfect or sanctify them by your truth. By your truth. Well, what is truth? Your word is truth. What's God's word? Do you know what God's word is? It's the Bible, right? Here's what's really cool, boys and girls. What Jesus is asking God for when he's praying is he's saying, make my disciples perfect by reading and studying the Bible. Well, that's pretty neat. Now, boys and girls, I got a news flash for you. Jesus' closest disciples, you probably know some of their names. Guys like Peter and John and Matthew, those guys, they never became perfect while they were living on earth. They became better people. They did less things wrong than when they started, but all the way to the day that they died, they continued to do things that were bad. We all do. Boys and girls, did you know that your parents sometimes do things that are bad? I know, it's hard to believe. Guess what? Sometimes I do things that are bad as well. Every single person does things that are bad. But Jesus' prayer for his disciples and for us is that we would slowly be made perfect. That the more that we read God's word, the more that we memorize Bible verses like you're doing, the more and more we'll be more like Jesus. The more and more that we'll be made perfect, and the less and less bad things or sins we'll do. That's Jesus' goal for us. And guess what? One day when we are in heaven with Jesus and we get to see him face to face, we'll finally be made perfect and we won't do anything wrong ever again. Believe me, I've spent over 20 years being frustrated about doing things that are wrong. And I've been frustrated about getting into trouble like you have too. It's going to be tough some days. You'll slowly be made more like Jesus the more that you study God's word. But I got good news, because one day when you're in heaven, you won't do anything wrong ever again. And that's the day we can all look forward to. Boys and girls, I hope that this verse is exciting for you. I hope it's an encouragement for you. If you're in the Hang Glider book, the green book, I hope that it helps you to understand it so that you can memorize it easier. And for the rest of you, good luck on your verses. Keep working hard. I can't wait to see you this Sunday at the Awana store. And I definitely can't wait to see you here in person for Family Night Out this January. All right? So, have a great time. Work hard. And we'll see you in January. Bye.